Good morning, students. Beta, today we are going to start chapter 5. The name of chapter 5 is data handling. First of all, what do you mean by data? Data is the collection of information. When we want to collect some information about anything, then we have to write that things on a paper or anywhere in form of any data that is given to you. Just like suppose that marks of students. If I conduct a test of your class and then some students got 10 out of 20, some students got 12 out of 20, some have scored like 18 out of 20, some have 2 out of 20. Then to represent that information, I have to make a list. That list is also known as data. Or suppose that list is also in the form like this, 0 to 5, how many students are there? 5 to 10, how many marks? 10 to 15, how many marks? 15 to 20, how many marks? These are number of students. We call these things as class interval. And marks obtained by the student, these are known as frequency. Suppose that there are 5 students got 5 marks, 12 students got 5 to 10, 18 got between 10 to 15, and 5 got 15 to 20 marks. So this is in the form of data. ठीक है, इसको we call this as data. These are known as class intervals, and these are number of students got the marks. These are known as frequency. This is first class interval, this is second class interval, third class interval, and 15 to 20 is fourth class interval. And in these class intervals, this is known as, all these are known as lower limit. And all these are known as this side, these are known as upper limits. And these are class interval. In second class interval, the lower limit is 5 and the upper limit is 10. In third class interval, the lower limit is 10 and upper limit is 15. Value 10 include in third class interval, not in second. 5 include in this interval, not in this. So in this way, you can study that given data, and this is known as group frequency data. Group frequency data, because all the information are combined in groups. Now I want to tell you class width, width of class interval. Width of class interval is what? ये होता है अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट. This is the width of class interval. For example, what is the class width या width of third class interval, fourth class interval, That is, subtract upper limit minus lower limit. 20 minus 15, 5, 15 minus 10, 5, 10 minus 5, 5. Everywhere it is 5. So therefore, width of class interval in this given data is 5. You should know how can you find the class width. That is upper limit minus lower limit. Now next thing. Next thing is class mark. What is class mark? Class mark is the mid value of the class interval. Just like 0 to 5, mid value of this. Mid value of 5 to 10, mid value of 10 to 15, mid value of the class interval is known as class mark. And what is the way of calculation the class mark? How can we calculate the class mark? That will be calculated by upper limit plus lower limit, या lower limit plus upper limit, whatever you want to write, you can write. Upper limit plus lower limit upon 2. That is the class mark of the given interval. Upper limit plus lower limit upon 2 of any particular interval. Just like in second interval, what is the class mark? Class mark of second interval is 5 plus 10 by 2. That is 15 by 2. What is 15 by 2? 7.5. So 7.5 is the class mark of second interval. In the same way, what is the class mark of third class interval? 10 plus 15 by 2, that is 25 by 2, means 12.5. So in this way, we can calculate about class mark, width of class interval, and other things also, just like the frequency of this class, 10 to 15 is maximum. So he can also ask the question like this, which interval have the maximum frequency, that is 10 to 15 interval, 1 to 3rd interval. What is the third class interval? 10 to 15 has the maximum frequency. And which intervals have the minimum frequency? That is 0 to 5 and 15 to 20, because both have same frequency. And now you can construct. Next question, what is my next question is, how can you construct the frequency table? Listen. How can we construct the frequency table? Suppose that marks of 20 students are given in a class test of 20 marks, and number of marks obtained by different number of students are given here. First student got 5 marks, second 18, third 10 marks, fourth 12 marks, fifth student 7 marks, and so on. These total numbers are 20. Convert this into grouped frequency table, taking the class intervals of width 5. It is given to you what width you should take. Suppose that I take only one interval 0 to 20, and in that I write all students are 20. No, it is not like this. Change this into small intervals. Not so small कि 1 के gap पे ले ले. Make a grouped frequency table taking class interval 5. Class width 5. For example, just like class interval I am writing here, 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and 15 to 20. and write here the frequency. Frequency means number of students obtaining the marks. Just like how many students got marks between 0 to 5. अब check करो यहाँ से 5 is including here, not in this. Take care of this thing. तो 5 से नीचे तो कोई है ही नहीं. No any student is there whose marks is less than 5. तो 0 to 5 is 0. In this interval, all values comes less than 5 but greater than 0. And in second, greater than equal to 5 but less than 0. Less than 10, sorry. तो 5 कितने हैं? 5 to 10 के बीच में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 students are there. If you want to write like this, so you can use here tally marks to avoid mistake of calculation. Otherwise no use. Tally mark से क्या होता है, हम काउंटिंग की जो मिस्टेक्स होती हैं that will be avoided. That can be avoided. अब जैसे ये है 1, फिर ये 2, 7, then 3, 5, 4, 5 को ऐसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, then 6 and then 7 values are there. In the same way, how many students between 10 to 15? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is not. It is 18. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8 or 9. 9 are there. And the remaining students, 4 students remains, because total are 20. So 4 will be in this interval. So total number of students check. These should be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in this way you can construct the grouped frequency table by taking the appropriate width of class interval and make a data in the form of class intervals representing their frequency inside. So in this way, better you can prepare any frequency table and you can read that. Today this is enough. So take care, have a nice day, thank you.